Hello, everybody, and welcome to Conversations with Deborah Franklin. I'm so excited to have y'all here live in the studio. We are doing something different. We are doing something smart. I can't wait to invite our guest in, and we're getting ready to go live. Remember, we are live on Fire Radio as well as here on Facebook. Oh my gosh, this is just going to be amazing. I can't wait for you to meet the guests that we have coming on tonight. It's just going to knock your socks off. We're going to have a topic that's just out of the world. So let me get back to Fire Radio so we can get everybody on at the same time. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so exciting, I tell you. Well, hello and welcome back to Conversations with Deborah Franklin here live on Fire Radio. We are live on Facebook. We are live at fireradio.com. We got guests coming in tonight. We're waiting for them to join us in the studio, guys. And then tonight, if you are in front of your computer, if you have your computer and you have access, we can even invite you live tonight where we can see you as well as our guests. I'm just blown away. I can't wait for this to rock and roll. One of our guests is already in here, and Angela's already said she can't wait. I can't wait for her to log in either. And then I just want to let y'all know that Marquinn Middleton and Angela D. Wharton will be our guests tonight. If you want to join us, in, here is the link that you can click and be a part of this. Be a part of our conversation. I think it did it. Did it do it? No. Yeah, here it is. All right. This is the link, guys. It's available for you right down in the bottom in your conversation line. So if you are on Facebook and you are sitting in front of your computer and you want to join us and join in this conversation and we can see you, because tonight we are talking about singing. Do you sing? Do you sing? Versus being called or anointed. So which one do you do? Yeah, that's crazy. Because I tell everybody, I'm not a real singer. I say I'm a piccolo player. I don't have a problem with doing backup. I'm good with it. So, where do you fit in all of this? So I know we got one of our guests already here in the studio. We had some technical difficulties. Mr. Marquinn Middleton, are you here with us, sir? Are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Look at here. We got the songs. Well, I don't know about all that. I don't know what to call him. This dude right here is a beast. I don't even know what to tell you. And I'm not saying that. A lot of times people say that you're just saying that because you know this person personally. Y'all go way back. Yeah, we go way back. Look, we go way back before we even thought about even doing this. This is how back we go. But we got this awesome topic tonight. So what do you thinking about? What when you hear sing, or sang? What does that mean to you?
Well, you have some people that can just sing and they do a good job at singing, but then you have other people that can just sing. That can sing that other people glean from. For instance, like Beyonce, she can sing and she's good, but she would tell you in a minute that she gleans from like Kim Burrell.
Right.
She loves Kim Burrell, so she's Kim Burrell to her is like a singer, as they say, a singer. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like our cousin Jennifer Holiday.
Okay, you just put it out there. Yes, y'all. Marquinn Middleton is my cousin. Yes, Jennifer Holiday is my cousin. So now y'all understand why I say I am not a singer. I am a piccolo player. I am the cousin that sings backup. I'll back you up all day, every day. I know my note and I know how to stay in my lane. Well, we got a guest on tonight. Lisa said, I can't believe I can actually catch the live broadcast. Yay, yes, yay. We glad that you're with us, Lisa. So,
awesome.
Yeah. So what was you, so go ahead and finish since you let the cat out the bag.
But no, because there's a lot of people that says that about Jennifer Holliday, that she's a singer. You know, she's just one of those type of people that other singers glean from and look to learn. You know, and you know, we all as singers have those type of people, and you should. You know, those type of people that's going to inspire you to keep doing what you do within your ministry per se.
Exactly. Because so many times we get caught up. Now, this is where I want to kind of flip it, and I'm gonna get a little churchy, because sometimes we say they can sing, but then I'll be like, what did they just say? Because sometimes we get runs mixed up with people that can sing. Because that's not normally true. That's not necessarily true. Just because I can do a couple of runs doesn't mean that I'm anointed to do what I do. So what do you feel about when we start to talk about singing under the anointing?
Oh, wow. Singing up under the anointing and just getting up there to sing is two different things. First of all, you can have somebody at church that get up to sing and they do an awesome job, but you don't feel anything.
Right.
They just sing. But then you can get somebody up there that can sing with the anointing, and those types of people, majority of the time, don't even do runs. Don't even do all the rips and runs. They just get up there, they do exactly what God called them to do, and you feel the presence of God. As we say right now, you know, oh, she was oily, or he was really oily, you know.
Right.
And that's because we felt the anointing, the presence of God upon their life as they was ministering. But again, like I said, the other person can get up there and sing, and you like, okay, baby, thank you, God bless. Come on and sit on down. You know?
Yes, and you know that's my job, because you know I my face normally gives me away. So I am working on trying to be a little better in that area. But it's like, you know, sometimes you be like, for real though, for real, like really, did you just really do that? Oh, right, we got a comment. Amen. I've been told I'm not a gospel singer because I don't riff or squall. What do you have to say about that?
Well,
that's to Mr. Randall Travell, Marquinn.
Okay, Randall, listen. A gospel singer don't have to do rips and runs. That's where all the label comes in at. So just because you are people that can't rips and runs, that's wonderful. That's what they're due. But you have to think about people like Mahalia Jackson. She didn't do a lot of rips and runs.
No, she didn't.
She was just a straight up singer that when she sung, you felt what she was singing about. You felt the power when she sung. So no, just because you don't do all the squalling and all that kind of stuff does not mean that you are not a gospel artist. Yes, you are still a gospel artist. But, you know, again, we just finished saying it a few minutes ago, stay in your lane.
Yes.
Do what God has called you to do. That way you will be effective at what God called you to do.
And Randall said exactly. Lisa said, he's talking now. Yes, agreed. I know that's right, Lisa. And then Aquila said, wow, he is definitely on point. See, I told y'all I got a guest that know what they talking about, because you know but it's like, you know, you get so caught up because in church a lot of times, because okay, let's just go ahead and just say it. Because so many times in the black church, we get so caught up in who can do the riffs, who can do the runs, that I think that's why we've lost the power of music in church. We've gotten so caught up in if the Hammond can hit that, if you can just do the runs on the organ and then they can sing with them. Okay, y'all, I know I'm putting my age out there, because that's old school church. I know that's old school church, but I think we need to start experiencing country church. When all you had was the floorboard and somebody banging that one key out, that one chord.
Right.
So, you know, I think that's what we're missing a lot in this season. And I think a lot of people that are being discouraged as well. Let's say even those that do, I guess, intercessory prayer. You don't hear like the old saints used to sing during prayer time. You don't hear that as much as you used to. How do you feel about that?
Well, and you are so right. You do not hear Let me start there. I come from a background of Baptist, and where I was kind of raised here in Dallas, and always used to go down to the country. So, that's where I kind of got my roots from listening to other cousins, our other cousins, and it wasn't just Jennifer Holiday that could sing, but you had Deborah Holiday that could really sing. It was just other folks in our family that could really sing that I really gleaned from. And then just being in church, period.
Yep, we got we got Tracy, because Tracy had a crazy alto. People don't even know that. Only people that know her, because real talk, we come from a singing family. That is like, we used to have a joke. Everybody in the family could sing, but nobody could play. We didn't birth not one musician. We got
not at all. They was either singers or preachers.
That's it. You wasn't getting too much. You was getting one or the other. And I can't do my joke because one of my cousins will curb me, because I got one uncle. If you tell him he can't sing, baby, you going down. Do you hear what I say? You going down. But, so what would you, if you had, let's say you're a minister of music, so, and you're a choir director, so what do you say to that person that really, 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 really wants to sing, let's say in the choir and lead songs, but, okay, let's just be for real. They flat on everything. They flat.
I will be very serious. You want the truth? The truth is, this ministry is not for you.
Yeah.
If every time that you sing that you're flat, or every time you sing that you're sharp, that means that you're really not a singer. I won't say that you're not a singer. Let me not say that, because some people just sing just to sing, and that's okay. But if you go to, you may can get help with doing voice lessons. Let me say it that way.
Okay.
You may can get help within doing voice lessons in order to train your voice to stay on pitch. Okay. Because if this is something that you keep doing, it's because that your ear is not really trained to stay on the right note, and your ear can be trained to stay on the right note if you have a voice teacher. So, but I just said what I said a few minutes ago, because that's the first thing that we will say.
Right.
This is for you. This is not your ministry. Get on the usher board.
Right.
But everybody needs a chance.
Exactly.
And just because that you're flat and everything, I would say for you to get up on a good voice teacher that can help you. Then the other thing is trying to be out in the forefront right now. It's just not your time yet.
Right. I totally agree with that.
Until you are able to claim your fame within being on the right note.
You are funny. I'm gonna write that one down. Claim your fame of being on the right note. Y'all heard that? Randall, did you hear that? And then Aquila said, I love it. She said, I love it. The simple truth. Well, guess what? Miss Angela D. Wharton has joined us here. She is live here on Fire Radio with Conversations with Deborah Franklin. We are just so excited about having you here with us tonight. Angela, Marquinn had some technical difficulties, so he's not on the screen with us, but I know people that know you are trying to figure out why Deborah got Angela on and Marquinn on the same show. She don't have nothing to do with music. He don't have nothing to do with what we do. But the reason being, Marquinn and Angela is raising a future songbird. She's raising someone that likes to sing and that likes to be up front. So I wanted to kind of start to talk about, like, we're talking about sing, sang versus called and anointed, because what do you tell the parent that's raising this type of child, Marquinn?
I will tell you to always keep your child around positive people. That's going to be a great influence on him or her that's in the same genre of music that the child is claiming to be. Because when you do that, it's almost like that person becomes your mentor, and that person can also help guide your child and help make sure your child is on the right track in order to get to the place that they want to be, the platform they want to be, even different churches, different events, main stage, all that kind of stuff. If you have the right people that can help guide you and push you, then I think that would be the best way to go. But another thing, I just said it a few minutes ago, make sure that your child is also taking voice lessons. Now, just because your child can sing, and I'm just going to be real, okay? Just because your child can sing, maybe your child can just sing for you, or your family think that child can sing, but he's not really ready yet for the world. And for that to be said, that child needs to be up under somebody that he can really help. You know what I'm saying? With that, people that can take care of him and get him on the right track, basically.
Right, because I tell everybody, nobody probably has ever come under a brutally honest family like we did. Because our folk would tell us quick, just sit down. That's not you right now. Go be on the usher board. And they'll be serious. And
that's not your ministry.
Back in, Angela. Dalen T. Collins said, great talk. Enjoying the conversation. Thank you, Dalen, for joining us. Aquila said, she is a beautiful young lady, and I love when she sings. This is somebody that knows Miss
Aquila. Thank you, sis.
And then Randall says, and putting your child in a performing arts school. I'm a graduate of a performing arts school, and I've been blessed to travel the world and sing backup for a number of recording artists, and actually made a career of backup singing, LOL. But honestly, the most humble, generous, nurturing was secular artists. Ooh, I like this. And the most chickish, selfish artist he worked for was gospel artists. All right, so this is kind of still keeping us in your realm, Marquinn. What do you say to that when people, and honestly, I have to say I kind of agree to that, because I come from a different part of the entertainment industry. I'm more of I'm not the singer, but I'm usually the writer or the talker or somebody that'll put on, like, I know I used to write plays, so I would do stuff like that, and I kind of have to agree with that. But what do you say to that? And then Angela, I want you to chime in as well, especially coming from the parental side.
Sure.
One of y'all go.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I'm going. Okay. All right. Well, first, let me just say that I'm super duper excited to be on the show on tonight. Finally, my sister, we're together on Fire Radio. Yes. Finally. God is good.
Most definitely.
So I do agree with Randall with the performing arts school. So let me just back up. My daughter Asia is actually being classically trained by Dr. Nathan Carter, God rest his soul, by his wife, Mrs. Jean Carter. And Dr. Nathan Carter was the head of the Morgan State Choir for many of years. And he was a great composer, great songwriter, great everything. So my daughter is actually being classically trained by his wife, and she's doing really well. And our goal is to actually just prepare her to go into the Baltimore School for the Arts for singing. So yes, we are kind of on that track for her. Now, the only gospel artist that she has actually been working with is our minister of music at the Empowerment Temple, awesome. Minister Eugene Brown, who allows her to share her gift every Black History Month, where she sings Lift Every Voice and Sing. And then also within the children's choir. So I do agree with Randall. Thank you for that information. And, we're just going to keep nurturing her gift, and we're going to keep pushing her. We're going to keep supporting her until she gets to that point of stardom, because that's our goal for her. Her place in stardom in Christ. Let's not leave that out.
Amen. Well, she ain't got no choice but to remember that.
Come on here. You know her grandmama, right?
No comment, because her grandmother gets on me. Well, Brenda Houston said hello. She said, how are you? Brenda Houston, we are doing wonderful. Randall said,
hey.
He was an amazing man, so he knows who you're talking about. And then Brenda also stated, yes, God is good. Yes, he is. God is awesome. So, tonight's show, again, we're talking about sang verse called and anointed. So we've talked about the anointed part, but how do y'all feel about, do you feel like singers have to be called to do this? What about those that are called to just sing, I guess, prophetically? We're beginning to see that more. We're beginning to see that gift to be developed even more. So how do y'all feel about people that say that they sing prophetically? One of y'all go. Just jump on.
I'll let you start, Marquinn. Your turn.
Okay. Well, prophetically, hello?
Yeah, we here. We waiting on you.
Prophetically singing, you know what? There are times that you can be so in the presence of God to where God will actually give you prophetic songs at that moment.
Wow.
To sing. And a lot of times, those songs are for you. All right, and that's not always the point to where you need to try to record that song that God just gave to you at that time, because that song is rhema to yourself. So it's not like it's public for everybody, right now to hear. I love prophetic songs. I love the part to where God is giving me a song at that time. To bring me through whatever I'm going through, or also giving me a song at that time to where I can just truly worship Him in the spirit and in truth. And a lot of times when I am in my closet, and I won't say it like this.
Uh-huh.
A lot of times when I have a prayer closet, so a lot of times when I'm in my prayer closet spending time with God always give me different strategies and different things to do, and that also within that time frame give me different songs. Deborah, that's where my song "I Plead the Blood" came from.
Come on here.
When I was going through at the time without having, I didn't have a car at the time. I was just divorced. And all this was going on in my life at the time, and I was tired. I got to the point that I was really tired, and I wanted to give up. I'm getting a little teary right now, Jesus. But I wanted to give up and all of that. But God told me at that point to go in my prayer closet. I heard it so clear. Mm-hmm. Go in your prayer closet. I went in my prayer closet. I began to pray, and as I began to pray, when I finished. Now, a lot of times, what we do as saints is that when we finish praying, we say amen.
Ah!
And that's not the time for you to say amen, right? Especially when you are asking God, I need directions. I need this. Pray your prayer. When you finish praying your prayer, lay there in His presence in order for you to get the confirmation.
Come on here.
Yes. The time at that particular hour. So while I was just laying there, I started hearing the song, "I Plead the Blood." So I just started playing the blood and kept playing the blood. And all of a sudden I got up and started walking the floor. And as I was walking the floor, God then began to really start downloading these words to me. And as He was downloading the words, that's when the prophetic song came out, "I Plead the Blood." Mm-hmm. So prophetic songs, sometimes hymns is just basically songs that God has given to you. And then there's prophetic songs that where you are in such a deep worship and God will allow you to share those particular songs with the world.
Amen. I do totally agree. Angela, your turn.
Yes, my turn. So now Marquinn, he went there, because he's a choir, director. Now, I just love gospel music. and one of my favorite songs is For Every Mountain. So if I could just speak on that, that song just blesses my spirit every single time I hear it. It sends me into worship. I don't care where I am. Like this morning, I listened to it. I was on the metro, on the subway, and Reverend Franklin, you know what the metro subway looks like, right? I was on there this morning.
Start playing Plead the Blood.
Yeah, all right. Right. And I mean, that's someone, that person or that group, I forget who sings it, but they are truly, truly anointed. And, they are definitely called, and it's a ministry. Music is a ministry. They're not just singing. They are ministering to those of us who are going through whatever we're going through at that moment. And for that song right there, I absolutely love it. And I just break out every time I hear it. And that song has really gotten me through a lot because, we all have a story. We all have been through so much in our lives. And most of us have like that one go-to song that sends us into a praise and a worship and, just really, and we really, really pour out ourselves unto the Lord. So that is my song. That's the one for me right there. There's others, but that is one.
Well, Randall said amen a little few minutes ago. And then Randall also stated, I just got back a European tour and heard a choir in Amsterdam sing your song, Plead the Blood. And they were amazing. Marquinn, look at you.
Wow.
Amsterdam, honey.
Wow.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
I love it. Because, music has it's such a powerful tool. And I'm glad, Angela, you said something and of course it was a great segue into where I was going, is that I know for me, what I'm going through, I'm not y'all know I have a big joke about hymns. Hymns, I always used to laugh at hymns. But when I was going through, when my back was against the wall, I couldn't figure nothing out. I didn't know nothing. The only thing that I could remember was that old hymn about Father, I stretch my hand to thee. No, yeah. See, that right there, no other help I know. That's all I could say. Yeah. I couldn't think of nothing else because at that point, I didn't know where the money was coming from. I didn't know. And I'm out here on the East Coast. I tell everybody, I'm out here by myself. So it's like I can't pick up the phone and go around the corner and say, Mama, can I? Or cousin, can I? And get it immediately. Right. Not saying that I can't call, because I can call. That's not the issue. But it was just at that point, all I knew and all I could do is just start saying, Father, I stretch my hand to thee. So my question to y'all is, what song do you use that helps you through that trying time? What is your go-to song? Because I got that one, and then we'll go. Just go and answer that question, because I'm about to go in. I'm about to take all of y'all here.
Back in the day, I used to sing with the DFW Mass Choir and James Moore, and also John P. Key, and used to do some background for Darryl Coley. But one song that got me through was a song that DFW sung back in the day called Another Chance.
Woo, yes, I remember that.
That song just simply opened up saying, I'm sorry, forgive me, clean me up. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to let you down. Jesus, turn my life around and give me another chance. Because I don't care who you are, we all need another chance. Because, we done some stuff.
And still doing some stuff.
Right.
thank you, and still doing some stuff. But God gives you another chance over and over and over and over again. So that was one of my songs because it was really like words to where I was actually speaking to Father God and telling him, forgive me. Give me another chance. I'm so sorry if I let you down. Turn my life around. You know, so those words to me, and Kirk Franklin wrote that song back in the day. And so those words to me used to always, and if I hear today, right now, I will be in tears. I mean, that's just how that song is so powerful to me.
Yep. And let's see. I'm sorry. We got some comments, y'all. I'm so excited. Randall said the choir is called Zoe Choir. Aquila said, all right, preach, black woman. Oh my God, thank you, Aquila. And Randall said, I told the storm is his. And then he said he loves Another Chance. Aquila said, and Angels by Richard Smallwood. All right, and then Dalen said, great point, Marquinn. Prophecy is first to the receiver. Not every service is meant to go in the prophetic realm. Their glory only. Good stuff. Man, Dalen, you probably need to come on the show because you in my lane right there. So sometimes you don't even know who you talking to when you said that. Because so many times people think,
Deborah, I don't even know if you know who you talking to.
I don't.
Dalen Collins is one of Kirk Franklin's lead singers back in the day with the Family.
Oh my gosh! What happened?
He sung that. He sung a lot of songs with Tamala. Man, this is the Dalen Collins that you're talking about.
Oh my gosh! Well, thank you for joining us on Conversations. I feel so special because I got that Dalen.
Yeah. Yes.
Go back and start listening to some old Kirk Franklin songs.
Yes.
Dalen Collins, a lot of the male lead, that was Dalen Collins.
And he said, and Dalen said, I'm grateful. No, we grateful for you joining us as well. Thank you.
So wait a minute, did he sing something about the name Jesus? Because that's my song. That's one of my songs too. Now was Dalen on that?
No, that wasn't him.
Something about the name Jesus.
See, y'all about to go. I'm about to go.
That's
in.
Another one.
You know what? And again, that is the beauty. That is such the beauty. So the beauty of gospel music is that it plays. It plays so many different areas in our lives. And Dalen said on tours only. I don't know what he means by that.
All right, Dalen.
Oh, okay. He answered your question. All right. Aquila said that's Rance Allen. Okay.
Rance Allen?
Yeah, Aquila got music.
Okay.
It's like when you start thinking about gospel music, now we just talked about when we going through, but what happens when you happy? What do you turn to when you just happy? You just want to jump around and you just want to have fun. Yes. What do you turn to for that? Besides Kirk Franklin,
oh my God,
want to be happy.
Yeah.
Besides that, what do you turn to that you just jam it?
Well, for me, one of the newer songs is
hold on.
I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you?
Yep.
Hey! like that. That's like one of my songs that like get me pumped up. I mean, and then I go to the old songs too. The hand clapping, foot stomping songs too. But that one right there, yeah, that's my joint right there.
Mine would be old Fred Hammond. We're blessed in the city. We're blessed in the
yes.
city.
Yes. Yes.
That song on, I'm in there. I don't care who around me. I'm gonna go all the way in on that song.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Aquila said, she meant Rance Allen. We know. I got you. And then she said, the Clark is something new. Yes. See, anything, but Clark Sisters gonna take you in regardless, and just have you bounce around regardless.
There you go.
That's it. And you said
They
something
will.
about the old school choir songs. And I'm sorry, I got to ask this question and I got to throw this out here. Do you feel like it? Because you have a choir and I know your choir ethic. Because I just know your choir ethic. Do you feel like choirs aren't choirs anymore? Because I know people, because see, I'm old school. See, and this is probably why I don't do choir now, is because I know what choir rehearsal really is. I'm used to going to choir rehearsal and we don't leave till everybody got the part. We didn't leave until every soprano sounded like that they were supposed to see. So you don't leave till you know who messing up the section. Now it's like we there for an hour and then we done. Do you think choirs are losing, quote unquote, the flavor that they used to have, or have they lost it?
Well, you know what? That all comes from your director. That all comes from your leader. So whoever is leading that choir at the point, so it can be that. Now, I can only speak of choirs that I have been in my own personal choir. Now, with the Miracle Chorale, when we do a rehearsal, we in there for a good thick 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because I don't play. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to be right, not just the words, because I look at everybody's mouth. I'm one of those. I make sure everybody know the words. I'm making sure everybody's mouth are shaped the same way as for your tone. And I'm looking at facial gestures. I'm looking at all of that. Your body language, all of that plays a part of your ministry and how you will deliver the song. I hate to get up and see a choir that's just standing there and just singing. And because at that point, you're really not feeling anything. But when you have a choir that gets up there and they know what they're singing about and they know how to deliver the song, I can listen to them all day.
Right. And but that's amazing because it's like, but again, I feel like that part is choirs that have forgotten that they're ministering.
That's right.
They forgotten
That's right.
ministry, because that's ministry, and I think that's really where we really are falling off. And I'm sorry, we had Geneva Driver. She said Travis Green, Intentional. So evidently that's her happy go-to song. I know that's right.
Yeah.
I like Intentional too. So now y'all not gonna believe this, but it's almost time for the show to be over. Can y'all believe it? Can y'all believe it? And I have to promote something right quick. Y'all not gonna believe this, and I'm getting ready to put this joint up. Guess who is doing their live recording in Dallas, Texas on July the 1st? Come on, tell us about
Marquinn, Middleton, and the Miracle Chorale will be doing their very first live recording. We do have a single that's been out, but this is our very first live recording that's getting ready to go on July the 1st at 2 p.m. at the New Breed Christian Center at 4500 South Riverside Drive in Fort Worth, Texas. It starts at 2. The doors open at 1. I've been telling everybody you probably need to get there by noon, 12:30 at the latest, because although there is VIP that is 25, general admission that is 10, the earliest you get there, the closer you can sit.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, you know where I'm coming from, because I'm flying into Houston. I will be in Houston, and my seat better have my name on it, because I'm gonna come in and say, "What's my name on it?"
Girl.
Artists that's going to be in the building, and a lot of local
okay, you can't sit up and say you got guest artists coming and not tell us who. So you're going to have to go ahead and share with the people who's going to be there July 1st. Because trust me, you might not see it, but the flyer is up. And that's the only thing that's up. So you better tell these people why they better go spend this $25 or this $10 or their plane ticket or their bus ticket to get there if they can. What they got to do. Who going to be there?
Well, I can't tell you everybody,
but you can give us a taste.
Let me give you a taste. How many of y'all remember that knows LaJune Thompson from Donald Lawrence and the Tri-City Singers back in the day?
Yes.
She sings with John P. Key now, the June has been on so many people's record, and it's amazing. But LaJune Thomas will be leading one of my songs that I wrote, and so she's going to be there. That's all I can say right now, Jim, but I can't go into details.
You know
but
what?
Just no, you better be in the building.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna trip on you. I'm not gonna trip, but just know that Conversations with Deborah Franklin and Fire Radio will be in the building. So know that we will be going live from the concert. And I'm just gonna throw it out there. We're gonna be doing it. But you tripped out, but I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have it. Only because you're not gonna even tell them who the MC gonna be, because I know that unless it's changed.
No, I can't say that right now, Deborah.
You know what? I think I love you. I think I love you. I think I love you. I think I love you.
See, this is the thing. The reason why I'm not saying it, because it won't be a surprise.
Okay, I got you. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna put it out here. I'm not gonna tell you who, but I'm gonna tell you right now. If you are not there, you are going to be mad at yourself that you didn't get to Dallas July 1st. Because I promise you, y'all already know we family. But that doesn't mean anything, because I bought my plane ticket. I done had to tell my mama some stuff. It's like my mama changed my schedule. So y'all don't even know. Because see, y'all don't even know how aggressive, and that's a good word to use, my mama is on changing a schedule. So that means I was flying into Dallas. She said, no, you got to fly into Houston so you can ride with me. So now I got to fly into Houston, drive another 4 hours to get to Dallas. So if I can get all of that together, I know you can get your hind parts up and get yourself there. So we are expecting to see y'all in the place. Get your tickets. They are on Eventbrite. We will have the link posted for you on my website, as well as in the body of we're going to post it after we get off the show. So you go get your tickets, come out and support their first live recording. And I know that you were on earlier. You heard that Marquinn has sung with everybody. So now I'm going to go. And another reason why I got Angela on is that sometimes when we're dealing with our young people, we got to teach them that they got to sow in order to go where they're going. And he has sown. And when I tell you he has sung for people, he has backed them up. And it's not just, and we're not just doing lip service, y'all. We got evidence. We have evidence of this, because it's not like he can say, and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to name drop, and I don't care. But he can say that I know Kirk Franklin. And you know, some people say, oh, I know Kirk Franklin. Okay, I can say I know Kirk Franklin. He used to come when I was in college. He would come do workshops with us. But if he see me, he don't know me from a hole in the wall. He see Marquinn. He's like, yo, hey, man, what's up? So, and have a real conversation like, man, you remember when? So he know him for real. So don't think that we on here name dropping and playing games with you. We want you to come out and support this adventure. And now let me tell y'all about Miss Angela D. Wharton. Miss Wharton she is a phenomenal speaker. She is an author. She is in the place. She is doing her thing. So Miss Wharton, okay, I'm sorry. I forgot. We had some more comments. Randall said, my happy go-to song is Hero by Kirk Franklin. I'm a Facebook friend of Marquinn. So thanks, Marquinn, for showing up on my timeline. Lovely. And then he said, LOL. I don't know what he laughing at. I don't know if he laughing at me about what I said, but he said, LOL. So, Angela, tell us, who are you? What are you doing? What are you getting ready to do? I know you felt a little odd, but it still worked. It worked out well. It worked out wonderfully. You just missed the first portion. But tell us, who is Angela D. Wharton, and what do you have coming up soon?
Well, that's how God works. It's all in God's timing. I came on when I was supposed to come on, so Amen. It's all good. But I am Angela D. Wharton, author, speaker, founder of Phoenix Ministries, women's advocate, and survivor of sexual violence. Mm-hmm. Phoenix Ministries is our nonprofit, our Christian-based nonprofit that supports women survivors of sexual violence. We support women through love, support, advocacy, education, and empowerment. We actually provide a safe space where women survivors can break their silence from being assaulted, whether as a child or as an adult, and get the tools that they need to pick up the pieces of their lives and move forward in Christ. We have been in ministry for almost 6 years. And we actually have the ministry at the Empowerment Temple AME Church, where our pastor is the Reverend Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryan. We also do a lot of work outside of the church within the community. So we with different schools and universities around the Baltimore area, other churches, other women's organizations, and we just show up everywhere that we can. And we set up a table and we disperse information about how to heal, how to get help if you are a survivor of sexual violence. I myself am a survivor, and during my recovery phase, God gave me the vision for Phoenix Ministries. And how many know that when God gives you a vision, God gives you a purpose, it's nothing small. Everything God does is huge. So, right. You know, when he gave me the vision for Phoenix Ministries in prayer, because I asked God, why would this happen to me? And the fact that I'm still alive when there was a gun to my head and I was forced, you know, it was a violent force of violating my body, and I'm still here. What do you want me to do with this? But then when he gave me the vision, it was just way, way, way too big for little old me. So I ran from the call of my life to start the ministry and help others for about 15 years. But to God be the glory. I got tired of running because you're going to stop running and do what God has called you to do, no matter what.
No matter what.
You think you're running, but you're going to do it. You're going to do it.
What? The key thing that you just said was, and we've said this throughout the whole show, is that prayer is the key to everything that you're doing. Regardless of whatever you're doing, whether it's singing, whether it's helping women, whether it's even going outside to tie your shoe, you need to be caught up in prayer. And another thing too, and I know you also probably thought that it was odd that I brought you on with a minister of music, but it's not, because even with what you do, you still have songs that you had to listen to when you were going through that situation. You still music play, and this is what I'm saying. Music is therapeutic no matter where it's coming from and what it's doing. And we have to learn, as all of us, to learn to embrace that and be able to embrace it and embrace it well and acknowledge that it is therapeutic. Oh, y'all, and Randall
absolutely
to me. I'm sorry. Randall said he was laughing at what I said.
Oh.
But, you know, guys, I have really, 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 really enjoyed myself with you tonight. This has been so much fun. Y'all, we're going to work out these technical difficulties. I want you guys to come back on Conversations Live with Deborah Franklin on well, we call it Fire TV as well as Fire Radio, because we have gone live in both places. So not only people were able to log in on Facebook, but they were able to log in on the website fireradio.com and listen to us live. So this has just been an amazing night. Guys, I want you to get your tickets to the live recording. I want you to go to Amazon, get Angela's book. Angela, tell them the name of your book again.
There's two. The first one is Life After the Silence, From Pain to Power to Purpose, and it's on Amazon. You can find it there. You can search Life After the Silence, and it'll come up. And then I also created a journal to accompany the book, because a lot of people who have read the book said that things were coming up for them that they thought they suppressed, and they didn't know what to do with those thoughts and feelings. So I created the journal as a safe space for survivors to write out those thoughts and feelings, because you and I both know how important it is to get those feelings out in order to start your healing process. And also, it's available on my website. And my website is Angela Wharton, that's WHARTON.com. You can get the book there, and you can check out all the things that we have going on, especially the podcast. I have a brand new podcast.
Yes.
It's called The Angela D. Wharton Show. Yes. And episode number 4 is entitled I Am Not Crazy, I've Been Sexually Assaulted. Because oftentimes when we have been sexually violated, we think we're losing our minds. We think the things that we are doing or not doing, or some of the choices that we are making or not making, kind of makes us feel like we're going crazy, when in fact we're not. These are all symptoms of what we have gone through. It's like totally normal. The behavior that we kind of engage in when you don't get help and when you don't speak about it, when you don't reach out and start your healing process. So I just want everyone to take a moment to listen. Go to AngelaDWharton.com and listen, or you can even go to iTunes. We are currently on iTunes.
Yay!
Praise God.
Awesome.
The Wharton Show on iTunes. And I'm on all social media under Angela D. Wharton.
Yes, and one last thing Randall said. Yes, music takes us somewhere. Takes us through every emotion. Yes, it does, Randall. Randall, I want to thank you for being a part of our conversation tonight. You are awesome. Guys, I want to thank everybody that has been a part of our conversation, that has given us feedback. I hope you join us again every Monday here on Fire Radio, Conversations with Deborah Franklin at 6:30 p.m. Again, go out, get the book. And for some of you budding producers, Fire Radio is actually looking for producers. They are looking for producers. We're looking for summer interns. You don't even have to leave your home. You could be a virtual producer, because we need some new show ideas and some other things that are coming up. But guys, we want to leave you on that note. We have had a great time. Love you to life. Have a great evening. And we are signing off here on Facebook and fireradio.com. Have a great evening.